folks, so today we are looking at a pre-release edition of Fedora 39. It is the beta edition and it's expected to reach the full release next month. But with just a month to go, I thought, hey, let's take a quick peek at it and see what it has to offer and what's coming out. So as of course you can see here, it is Fedora 39 and okay, so normal installer, we'll just go through it here. English, that's fine. It still warns us it's pre-release software because it's the beta, so we're going to just ignore the warning, go I proceed. Automatic disk partitioning, that's fine. And let's begin the installation. So I'll come back once it's finished this portion. Okay, so now that we've completed the first portion and rebooted, let's continue. I'll leave location services and automatic problem reporting on. I'll enable the third-party repos and skip the online accounts. So my name, that's fine. Give it a strong password. And let's start using Fedora Linux. 39 beta. Fedora 39 with beta with, of course, Gnome 45 beta. And one of the new functions, of course, you'll see here is under System Details. This new System Details column section that's part of Gnome 45. You'll see I'm running on Wayland. And of course, you can just copy this information here. And the idea of this is to make reporting bugs a lot easier, etc. The rest of this is pretty similar as well. Under privacy, there is some better options now when it comes to devices, allowing access, denying access, and which is pretty smart. Then let's look at the terminal. So you'll see now out of the box, Fedora's terminal has a little bit of color to it. Instead of just in the past where it was just all quite default and non-colorful. And of course we're using the newer Gnome terminal over there. Okay, this version still has cheese to take photos of webcam with. I believe that is being replaced with a new updated application in Gnome 45 as well. Since this is still a beta, it's using quite a lot of CPUs in the background. It hasn't been all the bugs and optimizations aren't fully done yet, and using quite a bit of memory, and using the Butter file system for home, ext4 for boot, and Butterfs also for the root partition. Apps such as, for example, Gnome Calendar have also been updated, so you can just do a month scroll down view by just scrolling at the bottom. So it flows actually quite evenly, quite nicely. Also part of the Gnome 45 suite of updated applications. Imageware also updated as well, especially updated for the new Gnome 45 with basic functionality just added back in and just for basic image manipulation. Okay, and of course Files or Mortals has also been updated, and a couple of new features, easy to search across the system as well. Filtering the search date, so having that ability is a lot smoother. Also when it comes to view options as well, these options have also been adjusted. And what's also nice is under grid view, etc., you can also go ahead and select which of these options you want to have available. So you can, for example, go here and adjust which visible columns are available, as well as the order that they're in. Yes, a lot of file managers have had this capability for a very, very long time, but after files had a lot of features removed when it was changed from earlier versions in GNOME Desktop, it's nice to see they've added some basic functionality back to it. Going back to preferences, of course, not too much here. Performance, giving you additional options now if you want to search in subfolders, show thumbnails, etc. And of course, as I mentioned, it is also part of the GNOME 45 suite of applications. The software store in Fedora 39 shows you which applications installed. Again, application updates as well. That's available, and again from here you can still go into the preferences if you only want to show free apps, automatic updates, update notifications, and giving you a very clear list of what software repos are available. So Fedora Flatpaks, and which additional third-party repos are available, which is enabled because I selected enable third-party repos during the installation. Just clicking on some of these, for example, so clicking on notes gives you the option: do you want the Flatpak from Fedora's Flatpak repo, or do you want it from FlatHub? So a nice addition to see that here. Or do you want the normal traditional RPM file from the Fedora repos? It's really nice to see that better integration going on here. And not too many changes for gedit, or these days as it's just called, for text editor for GNOME. So basic, really basic text editor that you can just show line margins, show right margins, add to spaces, text wrapping, and choosing what type of document type it is as well. Quite simple. Apps such as Rhythmbox really hasn't been updated. Rhythmbox been around for ages and seems to be a bit of a abandonware at this point. It hasn't really had any updates since 2019. And of course also comes complete with LibreOffice pre-installed. And in this case using 7.552, pretty new build. From a wallpaper standpoint, very minimal set of wallpapers, but mostly configured for between day and night appearance, or light and dark. Firefox, of course, pre-installed with no fancy additions or extensions to it, so pretty vanilla as it always has been on Fedora out of the box. And of course, another big change is the kernel. Fedora coming in with kernel 6.5, so pretty new there as well. So yeah, folks, it looks like Fedora 39 is going to be not a massive change to the distro. I believe there's also now a dedicated version available that uses the budget desktop as well. But folks, yeah, it looks like it's going to gear up to be a solid release, especially using GNOME 45, so a couple of accessibility options which have improved, and daily niceties and quality of life improvements overall. So yeah, I'm personally looking forward to Fedora 4041 with the newer installer. But yeah, looks like this is going to be a solid release, and interested in hearing your thoughts below. As always, folks, thanks for watching, and bye for now.